Lego Rocks, what are you doing? It's like 4:30. Where's the video? Guys, calm down. Elias Pettersson just did the impossible. He just broke Kent Nilsson's record for the most points of a junior player in the SHL. This is the record. This is the big one. This is all time. Elias Pettersson, by definition, is the best junior player the SHL has ever seen, if you go by points. Sure, points per game, Nilsson has him beat by miles, but Nilsson was scoring in an era where goal scoring was 3 times more likely to occur than the era today. So before I talk about this, I kind of wanted to talk about why I'm uploading this so late. I'm sick, guys, and you probably might not be able to tell because my voice sounds sort of fine. I mean, you could kind of hear the stuffiness within my nasal cavities as I speak, but at the same time, I haven't been feeling good at all for like the past 3 days. Nor did I bring my microphone to school today because I told myself if I bring my microphone to school and try to record anything that happens, I'm gonna die. So it's now 4:12 p.m. I'm at home. After coming home, I slept for about an hour, just in my room, turned up the thermostat because my throat feels really bad, and it was taking over the rest of my body. The weightlessness was conquering what I was feeling while I was trying to maintain a normal daily lifestyle. So that's why this video is coming out a little bit late. If I break out into coughs once in a while, I'll need to edit that out. So yeah, you might hear a few jump cuts here and there, but at the same time, I'm a human, guys. Don't expect me to always be on top of everything 100%. I can't make videos when I'm sick. It is my responsibility to judge when I feel it is appropriate to make videos, and when it's not. Recently, I've been sick, and I've deemed it is inappropriate for me to try to attempt making videos, especially at school, where all those midday Canucks news videos come out. So that's why I wasn't uploading anything. I feel kind of better now. I got a little bit of rest. My voice still sounds okay in comparison to the rest of my body and how the rest of my body feels. But let's talk a little bit about Elias Pettersson and how he was able to do tonight against the Malmo Redhawks in the SHL. The decision on this one was 6-3 for the Vaxjo Lakers. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that a few times already. Elias Pettersson with 4 points tonight. And what does that mean? It means that Elias Pettersson's point total in the entirety of this Vaxjo Lakers season in the SHL reaches 55 points. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. He has passed Kent Nilsson, who set the record back in the 70s, and now, as the best junior player, statistically speaking, in the SHL in history, suits up for the Vaxjo Lakers' final game on Saturday. Canucks Nation is going absolutely berserk. This guy is outscoring everybody. This guy is outscoring the league. He's first in points in the league. He's first in junior points of all time. Him, with his 55 points in 43 games played for a grand whopping 1.28 points per game in the SHL, is the 6th highest points per game out of any player in the SHL in the last 20 years. This 19-year-old is giving us more reasons to talk about him. And it's not just him. The whole team, the Vaxjo Lakers, are giving us reasons to talk about him. The Vaxjo Lakers head coach, you know what he said about this? He says, translated into English based off of the Elite Prospects Twitter account, "We have not taught Elias anything about the game of hockey. He is teaching us." And that's probably the best compliment anybody in any field of any sport could ever receive. And this guy's 19, playing in the SHL, the highest tier of professional hockey in Sweden. The Swedes, they love their hockey. They love their beloved SHL, the SEL, the Elite Swedish League, whatever you want to call it. This is the best junior season we've ever seen in terms of points. And I'm absolutely astonished that he did this today. When I saw that Elias Pettersson was sitting at 51 points with 3 points to go for Kent Nilsson's record. Kent Nilsson actually, he was at 54 earlier, but then they recently changed it. He's down to 53 now in his record-setting season in the 70s, so I don't know what's going on there. The SHL probably changed that because they might have found something that was marked as an error maybe like 40 years ago. But nevertheless, the record that Kent Nilsson said was actually changed. So it wasn't 54 points that Pettersson needed to beat, it was 53. And with 2 points in the game, he got himself the tie for that. So he tied it. And then 2 points later in the game, he broke it. He's at first, 55. He's beaten the likes of Nilsson, Forsberg, the Sedins 4 times, Naslund twice, Backstrom, Gradin. all these really good NHL players have been demolished in the ranks by Elias Pettersson. The only asterisk in this situation is Kent Nilsson, because Kent Nilsson did have more points per game than Pettersson did in this season. But Pettersson beat Forsberg in points per game too. Pettersson's at 1.28. Forsberg, 48 and 39 games played, 1.23. So Pettersson is just absolutely dominating things right now. If you go to points per game, Pettersson is second, only to Kent Nilsson. And the Vaxjo Lakers have one more game left on Saturday. I thought that they were going to break it on Saturday. I didn't realize that Elias Pettersson was going to get 4 points in today's game against the Malmo Redhawks, but let's go over those points right here. Elias Pettersson's first point of the night came on the 2-1 tie-breaking goal in the first period by the Vaxjo Lakers. This one was unassisted in the first. He dangles through the Malmo defense, takes a shot, it's blocked, and he takes the puck back, and he casually, in the words of Ryan Bache, just walks in and puts it top corner. What a snipe. This one put him within one of tying Kent Nilsson's record. Going over to his second point of the game, Pettersson with a hard forecheck causes the guy on the other team to fall down, which leaves his teammate Brendan Schneeman to take the puck, go in, he scores. That's 2 points for Pettersson on the night. He ties Kent Nilsson's record. Then 2.5 minutes later, Elias Pettersson back at it again with a secondary assist on Robert Rosane's goal. This was the fourth goal of the game for the Lakers. Elias Pettersson beats Kent Nilsson, and his fourth point of the game, also in the second period, with 7 minutes to go, roughly. He grabs himself a breakaway of all things, and he buries it. That is 4 points on the night for Elias Pettersson, 55 points. What people initially thought was a record broken by 1 point, because everyone thought that Nilsson's record was 54. It was changed to 53. So Pettersson now has 2 points over the leader, and he is now the best junior player in SHL history. And I got chills when I said that. Oh my goodness, I'm sick. I shouldn't be this enthusiastic about things. That was Elias Pettersson's night tonight. The Vaxjo Lakers fans, they stood up and they gave him a standing ovation. They started cheering for him too, which, I mean, it's appropriate. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome. That's totally awesome. And I'm so shocked at just how quickly this was able to come out. Because Pettersson, with 51 points, I thought it would take him at least 2 games to beat the record, but at the same time, a lot of people were saying, yeah, well, he needs to get 4 points at the time to break it, and yeah, he's gotten 4.5-point games before. He could totally do that. I just didn't expect it to come this soon. I didn't expect it to come with the Malmo Redhawks on Thursday, which is why I didn't bring my mic to school. Also, I'm sick, so I was like, yeah, no, I shouldn't bring my mic to school. Now I'm at home and I'm doing things. So I guess I'll take this time a little bit just to talk about the YouTube channel and what things are going forward in the foreseeable future, maybe like the next week or so, because I don't expect to be sick for a really long time. I usually recover from being sick maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I started noticing coughing symptoms on Sunday. That's when I woke up, my sinuses, they kind of felt weird, and when I swallowed, I was like, oh my goodness, it hurts, it's gonna be a cough. And luckily, I'm sitting here today on the 8th of March, I don't have a fever. I'm fairly certain that I don't have a fever, because if I had a fever, my neck would just be pulsing with heat. But overall, my neck has been really just normal temperature the entire day. I've been checking up on this throughout my day, and it's just a cough. Everything in my face, everything down in my lungs, it feels kind of bad when I cough, but at the same time, after I cough, it doesn't feel like anything. The only pain there is really is within my neck, and just, let's say, below the jawline and above the pectorals, that's where I feel the pain. I can sort of feel it as I'm talking to you guys right now, and again, this is the reason why the video came out so late. And for those of you in the comments who are going to be like, yo, why are you talking about your own life, man? Just, like, stick to the Canucks, man. Don't talk about you. We don't care about you. Just give us the hockey news and that's it. No. There's always been a channel where I've shared parts of my life, and it's always been a channel where I've shared parts of me with the audience. It's just that a lot of you guys, I get it, you came onto the boat recently, you're not used to seeing content where I talk about me. But at the same time, just remember, I'm the content creator. The way the relationship works is I gotta feed off of you guys and respect you guys gotta respect me as well. So if I'm gonna be out here making videos for you guys, talking about things that I want to talk about, talking about things that you, the viewers out there watching this video, may have wanted to hear somebody talk about, if I'm gonna sit here talking about things like that, then I demand the same amount of respect towards me that I give out to you guys. Because I'm here sharing pieces of my life, and it's not fair if you guys are out there talking about, oh, stop talking about your life, talk about the Canucks. But because really, it's, you know, you gotta share things with your viewers. I'm not a personality out here, I'm just a kid on YouTube talking about things. I'm not a personality, guys. And it's not my job here on YouTube to keep a straight image as a Canucks news outlet person. That is just the kind of content that I've decided to make. So yeah, I guess that's sort of a rant. I don't think it's a rant because I'm just demanding the appropriate relations between a content creator and a viewer, so yeah, if that pissed anybody off, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick. And I'm gonna be talking about that. I'm gonna talk about things about my life because, you know, that's how YouTube works. You share a piece of you. It's YouTube. It's about me. It's about you, the content creators, sharing pieces of your life with the internet, and that is what I've done here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Plus, thanks for that much for Gaming, and bye.